Today, I would like to give my focus on this full moon lunar eclipse, the first full moon of this year, 2019. New way of being, of being. What does that mean? Well, every moment can be a change to our experience. In other words, change is only take a minute to create absolute different from a moment ago. So let us use this flow of the universal energy wisely at this first month of this year to our everyday experience. Many of us excited to set that New Year's resolution at the very beginning of the year, or if you are a person so well prepared, like many of my friends, and then in ahead of time in December around the holiday season to prepare in upcoming years and to do and you know and action as a destination, choosing some goals. And then it is natural for us to feel some stiffness and hardness or unsureness. It's all about journey. It's like when we have rain and get soaked out and we get cold and it's some unexpected experience as a journey that's actually interesting. The one we are the one that experiencing that particular journey. And sometimes it's too intimate to enjoy that journey. You know what I'm saying? So when we see that tree and you are the tree in the forest, it's hard to observe what's happening around the trees, around the forest. Maybe there's a rainbow bridge so close from you. Maybe some exciting friends are coming from right next to the corner or the opportunity or the party or celebration, whatever. But it's hard for tree to recognize because we are so intimate, and then we only see vision with every day, each moment by moment dedicated to that creation in front of us. So it'd be nice to back off and relax and take a look and hey, allow our observer self to observe what is actually happening in our creation. Or hey, what's happening is what kind of flow, what is going on. It's a connection to each of us, our feeling, our desire, our passion and willingness, and connection to what's around us. Is that a nighttime, daytime? Is the star up there or other planets being seen from the Earth, feet on Earth and above our head? Or the moon is full? Yes, indeed, moon is full tonight. eclipse that this one is the continuous discussion or energetic tie with what was happening in 6 months ago, which was last year, 2018, sometimes around August. So if you can recall what you were dealing with, discussing about I'm sure to feeding still on the back burner, staring you thinking to take care of it and knowing in your back of your mind, but somehow encouraged to engage with some other things and then uh, not so much opportunity to get involved, giving your attention to the particular zone or area or people or so that would be the opportunity that the flow of the universal energy, regardless of your intention, the flow is like morning. We have a sun up there, and then sun goes down in the evening, and then stars are going up. Just the cycle, that flow of energy. Even if you want to sleep in the daytime, that's the cycle. Um, and the 6 month cycle is coming as on the flow. So become aware and use it wisely because it's obviously easier to do some um, particular work with that daylight, sunlight. And if you want to do the same particular things in the dark night, and it's challenging. So we know that what is easier to do it in some sort of flow there in a life experience. We become wiser to choose all those resonance to accomplish what we would like to do in a practical way. So this is one of the flaw. It's invisible, but these specialists are studying about the flow of this moon and planet and universal patterns of energy. So let us become aware of one of the pattern energetically out there is the 6 month cycle. So what is good for you or me or us to do is just become aware and to go back there 6 months and now is the time to move forward with some particular topic or matter you are able to think of and to wrap up or complete or moving forward or release or stop. Decide what you've been undecisive about. So this is the time and initiate the dialogue. Initiate to complete. Initiate to become clear and choose, align to what now here you are created, which is like a new way of being. So align to the new way of your beingness. Year's resolution or willing to continue challenging energy. Let's say if you New Year's resolution was to walk out every day or every week, and discouraged to continue because of the muscle pain or joint pains or whatever the reasons are. So here is the one to reset it. What perhaps something happened in a 6 month ago, the feeling you had or experience or whatever, it's connecting to what you are here now, thinking about, feeling about, considering about, in conjunction with the new goals from the New Year's resolution. Here's a great opportunity to realign, resetting the new way of your beingness, because of what happened back then. So now you chose here and use this fullness and eclipse energy to reset it and embody, allow that new chosen you by you to be part of this universal flow. Reach the fullness of the pattern that you already created and release it and allow the newness. No more. That's it. You became that person. Reset and becoming that new and be in your new. So using this together moment, actually I'm gonna do the full moon ritual today. So if you would like to be included to this ritual to embody the newness, please send me an email. If you are listening now to this, I'm gonna be open to have your healing request to this full moon energy eclipse to reach the new set and the patterns and allow new way of being. Please send that email for that request at JuneUniverse now at gmail.com. JuneUniverse now at gmail.com. And I'm gonna write your name. It's gonna be the name or some new you, just like you became flat stomach or full of energy to move forward in the physical energy, vitality, or clarity for new project, relationship to loved ones, or beginning open to new love, or ending that stagnant, no longer serving unhealthy relationship to friend, lover, or job, or having anything that you want to let go of, and anything that you like to be aligned with this year. So look forward to having it. Feel free to send that to me so that I am including to my ritual for full moon. So, um, being current exercise, the quickest meditation, I just finished with you for to connect each part of us where you are, where I am, where we are at this present moment. Obviously, we are at this full moon, and um, this energy is the fullness, and eclipse is always the opposite. It's super good and super challenging. It's the paradoxical component of the energy, emphasizing both end. So, and then especially moon is full means that reflecting up emotion, especially via water sign people, uh, allow your emotion to be influenced. And it's quite ideal to hold your observer self to notice what you are emotionally influenced. So if you want to cry for little tiny things, and then find a place to cry for yourself, for your spirit's sakes. And if you notice yourself so reactive to someone, especially to people close to you, family member or lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, and then let that excuses the moon is, you know, uh, touching your emotions. So it's one of the tips to connect ourselves better and nurturing ourselves, focusing that wellness of self is the beginning of serving better others. Oxygen mask first to serve others better. And love is beginning from self love and connecting to each part, our mind, body, emotional body, physical body, spiritual body, is help us getting to observe where we are at this present moment. So let us connect each part of ourselves together and know where you are, where I am, where we are together at this oneness, this present moment. Let my voice guide your attention from top of our head to the toes, all the way. And we are not the body. We have um, intellect, we have mind, thinking, we have feeling, emotion, we have memories, that's above neck. So each part is reflecting, and we is a all complex element of the human part, humanness, human being. When we give our attention and energy flows where attention is given. And who is that is the most of you, observer you. So we use that part of us and exercising the muscle to observe self, each part of us. That actually requires a skill to observe how you're gonna, just like a language. Language is also a tool to speak, feeding and mind and communicate with others, right? But it requires a skill practice since the baby speaks language, your mother tongue, and second and third and fourth languages. We need to practice in using it. So this is also as a muscle to observe ourselves and let my voice guide your attention to practice that muscle if this is your first experience. And consciously doing is the point of the exercise because we do it all the time without conscious attention. So the sometimes it's easiest things to do consciously is the hardest thing. So, and then it's like a scanning. We observe each part of ourselves and scanning from top of our head and all the way down to the toe. So then, am I into here now in this physical body at this time, present, time, place, all part of us here as one in the energy, co-creating energy field of oneness. Okay. So, so first off, let us bring our attention to top of our head, above your head. Notice the space between your head and the ceiling and the air quality. Notice the temperature of the air quality. The air above me is so cold and nice. I feel crispy energy above my head. And then bring that down to your head. Notice it. I just place my palm on my head, top of my head. Notice the steam, like an energy heat coming out from my head. This is quite unexpected. So my hand palm feeding the energy steam coming out top of my head. So just to place your palm on your head and then remove it and place it over and then notice how your palm is sensing the energy from top of your head. Whoa, I have a very powerful heat is coming up from my head. How about you? And just noticing what you are thinking. Is that connecting to your past or the present or the future or some place or event or particular person? I have a particular person popped up in my head and I'm wondering how is she doing. That's what uh, that's what the distance she's in the distance. This and mine is in the present moment, not the past or future, but just about her is popping up my mind. So just to notice what your mind is seeing and noticing is that your dream or about the yesterday or exciting tomorrow's plan. What is it? Just to notice. And your eyes, what your physical eyes are noticing. My eyes are noticing that wood pattern, um, and intuitive eyes. What do you see in your intuitive eyes? What about the nose, the smelling? I'm smelling my coffee, my physical nose, and water near the ocean and intuitive smells. I guess my intuitive smell is connected to the summer. Mm. So just to notice, what about your smell? Is there any kind of smells? Which nose is smelling that smell? Notice. And the mouth. I get the dry chocolate lips, the taste. Just to notice. And my teeth are getting attention and jaws. So which part of your mouth is getting your attention? Jaw muscles is absolutely getting my attention. Chewing. So the ears. Do you hear anything beside my voice? Just to notice, hearing, and down to the neck, shoulders. Do you notice something? I got the tight shoulder on your left side and extend your torso hand to hand and palm and noticing the fingertips, nails, palm temperature, skin condition. Is it a moist or dry? Is it cold or hot? And bring your awareness back to the shoulders and place your hand over the chest. What you're noticing, I feel the warmth from my body, my chest. How about you? So bring your awareness inside of your body, inside the lungs, on the rib cage, and to the heart, and bring your attention to the stomach inside the body, all down, and lower belly, and bring that up to the back of your neck. Notice the weight, heaviness of the head, and follow the spine one by one, slowly all the way down to the lower back, behind lungs and kidneys and livers and towards the pelvic areas, hips connected, legs, thigh. Feel the gravity connecting point to the seat if you are sitting, and to slowly go down to attention. Is that your mind? And what is it if that's the case? Just notice and connect to your body all the way down to the legs, feet, the floor, and to the ground, and center of the earth all the way down. Thank you. So how your feet now? Up, and if you have an opportunity, just write that down. That feeding now you are feeding. I have so connected, connected. How about you? And then there's it's really helpful to give your attention consciousness a sign that where you are in the physical location, so that liquid coming in to the mouth and throat and then into your body would help also to recognize that where your physical body is to other part of ourselves. So I highly recommend you to do that and then observe, observe, observe. So today's focus I'd like to give is I already talked a little bit about it, but to channeling this energy is allowing new way of being is that foundation of healthy, natural, exciting, the natural energy of love to feel and share and expand in any level, any kind. And all of this abundance of love is starting from self love. How important to feel, feel with that energy with us, charging with that energy so that we can operate from the place of love. And when we are going through and went through many experiences, connect to other people, and learn and grow. Every opportunity is that lessons to learn to love yourself. If we can give that a meaning to any experience, it's the full responsibility to love ourselves, the people, or any kind of situation, synchronicity, bringing that lessons. And this is the magnetic field of the universe that is coming back. What we put out is what we are getting. And when we put that hate, then that is coming back in somehow. So what we can manage is our own self to change what we are experiencing in more aligned to our heart of the mother and to know the heart of the mother and then to adjust what we are putting out there. Sometimes is the hard lesson that someone or something didn't give you what you expected, what we expected, or gave us absolutely opposite to what we expected. So that is the expectation didn't meet. And it's different from the other person is not doing a good things for you. They are there. And what you need to do is to change the way you put out. So forgiveness is not for others. Forgiving that person is for self. You are unable to forgive that particular person, then that energy block your love. So that doesn't mean that you forget about what happened between you and that person. Forgiveness is different from forget about everything. It is unconditionally, but remembering what happened. And this allow repeating that in the future. Commit to not repeating. So in order to do so, no need to forget, but love that person unconditionally. Why? Because if you insist in that energy with hate, unforgiving, something, that energy block your love. Whatever happened, remember that and forgive, forgive. For reminding yourself of you for unable to forgive some particular thing. Remember that each of us is individually unique being. We have different type of preference. We have different color of skin. We have different smells. We have different way to express. There's a mutuality and similarity towards particular people, but basically we are all different, being natural part of this universe and never be the same. So that disliking something that person is that it's just your preference. It's not good or bad. It's just a preference and no need to be the same. But that doesn't mean that not deserving love. We all deserve love. So coming back to loving self, each part becoming better and how we respond, how we react to people, situation is our energy, what's in us. Feel with love. Respond from the place of love. Practice it. Lessons to master. This full moon eclipse become the new you. Allow new way of being in this flow of the universe. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes. Blind energy reading quickies. Mm. You know, We talked about this healing forgiveness sometimes is a hard lessons for me actually. And uh, but you need to forgive somehow finding a way to forgive. And there is a good podcast that I did with my second sister Chandra about the healing special about forgiveness. The mantra is the Hawaiian mantra. You can find it at the archives on YouTube, uh, which is really powerful. And she said wonderful thing about if you cannot completely forgive, that's fine. But willing to forgive and then releasing that energy is the good place to start. And from there, you can master in it. And um, that is something that in comparison or you deserve more love to some part of you and completing loving that part of you and then perhaps the forgiveness arrives magically as a in that way. So I like to give intuitive reading using our 3 minutes. Today's reading I like to pick is Love Life. Love Life. When I'm delivering this reading, I would like you to embody the feeling you like to experience using our energy of oneness, the power, so that um, when we connect in this co-creative oneness, sometimes it will help us redirecting our energy easier than when we do it by ourselves. So when I deliver that energy reading, I connect to the oneness and then read the particular environment around that topic. So in that oneness, you can also join as to sending the good thought to that energy reading requester energetically in the field. So when you send a good energy, then energy return system of the universe is coming back to you to help you feeding your chosen feeding. So I highly recommend you use that as your benefit as to choose a feeling or like feeling loving, feeling beautiful, just choose feeling success, accomplished. So, and then embody it and then send a good thought to at the same time, multitasking in this oneness so that might be healed simultaneously with this full moon energy. Hey, and if you are listening archive, most of the case, and this is, I am connected to this full moon energy, and you are connected this energy from my voice with channeling this moon energy. So even if you are listening like the difference in the linear time, but this fullness and the energy here now is that magical full moon eclipse energy. So be wise to get in that part of this energy when you feel it's useful and resonating to your here now moment. Okay. So everything is happening here and now. And this is okay. Okay. So, and the first request is Peach. Love life. Peach. Okay. I'm having the energy of very cosmic energy, cosmic connection. Um, the crown chakra very open that you may be sending a lot of telepathic message to this particular person, lover. I'm getting the sense that this love partner, you have someone particular in already in mind, but the stage that you are with is in the sense that not that so close yet, but it's a little bit more than friends, so it's like a special friend in the actuality on this earth reality. I mean, I got the sense that lots of creative energy, like sexual energy, around in the healthy way, and it's very authentic to talk about and connect, and it's just a blessing feeling to uh, be able to open as connected in this particular way that you are now creating with this person. I have a little bit of shyness, both of you, that hiding some part of your truthness, and it's quite a different from hiding, but it's not talking, not necessarily lie or anything, but it's not important information to share. And when it is appropriate, feels like they're open. You both are open to talk about, but it seems to be a very hiding part is large for particular disconnectedness compared to other um, friendship that you have with other people as a friend. I'm got I'm getting the sense that the partner seems to be very busy about uh, business or work, some sort, to establish in a sense of uh, reputation that in a many different field, and seems to be that is going to be blossoming around this year May. So perhaps that it's keep continuing as is for another 3-4 months until the springtime, which is quite different from what you expected. So what you can do is to um, keep in touch and letting that person know that you are there, and you also to focus on your own thing, to raising up the own uh, self-esteem, to be strengthened during this period as ideal, to make it more passionate connection around the summertime for this year. Good luck. This is the peach category of love life. Okay, here is another one. Another one is the feather. Feather. I get the sense that it's been quite a journey that you are getting to know this person, and seems to be the path is wide open. The door is already being open, and the way to communicate is going to be changed here, especially the number eight. It's the infinite, and something about white, holy, infinite connection that I am sensing between you with a highly creative business connection in what you both supposed to do, and very mature established sense of self. I'm talking about both of you, and uh entertaining sense of humor is there, and it's such a magical way of blending both of your ability into some sort of project that allow your spirit guide some point past. So this could apply to our creation and so on and so forth. More trusting that your free form of creativity and the many possibility as one play is the newness of your both excitement and fulfill both of you as an loving individual mature people. I'm getting the sense that um, it is totally up to you both to choose the form as a lover or a couple or going to get married or anything. But you both know that special kind of connection is there, and giving you focus of um, new way to be what truly who you are, both of you. And because of you too, that will make it special and happen for each of us as in a couple. And that's the specialty of being together. Embrace that specialness of unique way to develop the new way of being. I have a sense of a little bit of insecurity about your heart, that can be managed with even if that passion is being supported by the lover as a partner. But it's important for you to have your own individual or something that outside of the relationship to boosting their individuality and power to make this love stronger. Good luck. This is the feather category of life, love life. Oh, I love this energy. This is so mature and powerful. Okay, the last one that I like. Oh, maybe I can give it another two of them. Okay, hibiscus. Hibiscus. There is love life somehow to be make it as an. I feel you want to make it as everyday kind of um love one another or both of you love in the verbal or physical way. And that is sort of like I'm feeling the frustration of not happening in a natural way because of the some um some feeling of the distance, the geographical distance, I suppose. Um, you know, I understand that you want to believe that it's because of don't theological distance, but seems to be it's more of a preference difference is underneath of it, and it might be for the other to be changed as to expecting to fit into your needs. And it's not going to happen in that way that you need to bring your attention to your centered self and admitting, getting clear about what really want from this love life and experience. And this could be lessons for you to be for. I get the sense that a little bit more Holy Spirit is connected to that friendship-based person to getting to know as you are growing path is right corner somewhere before a sprint is becoming deeper. Um, Pay attention to the birds opportunity that when you pay attention and the bird sign of the signature or the signboard behind you or the conversation behind hearing birds, something that bird is alerting that is the way to follow your path for choosing or the feeling that you want to embody. Not thinking much, but feeling to follow towards the love life. Um, I have a sense that it's not that particular person, but you are looking for the one and thinking of this one is the right or not. So be open to that new opportunities or someone to come join. And it's nothing wrong with being remaining open. No need to choose at this stage. And bring your energy back into yourself and getting to know more in many area and levels to want to share your love and express and receive that love in a way that most fulfilling your wholehearted loving needs. Just category of love life. The last one, oh, the short one, oops, is the pastel. Pastel. I get the sense that this is very clear contrast, but I think you did a great job on this relationship. That the variety of way that you can enjoy, and seems to be this partner is also feeling the same way. I get the sense that it's very organized, structured way of building life, both of you. But in between, it's like so much freestyle to create and enjoy, even that it's a little bit of conservative, but it's full of passion and joy and happy together can be play with it and finding the new stage to expressing it in a new way. Good luck. This is short but category of love life, the symbol of pastel. You can also request your own reading going to www.thefutureforecaster.com. Thefutureforecaster.com. Look forward to intuiting your needs. So, How is your embodied feeling? Hope you are feeding the energy, stimulating it. I got so energized. And again, please send me an email that if you like to be included for this full moon ritual. That email is JuneUniverse now at gmail.com. JuneUniverse. Look forward to connecting with you and sending the healing and good energy to this new beingness, allowing this full moon energy to cleanse. Thanks for joining. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 Minutes Blind Energy Reading Quickies. I see you next time. Until then, all my love and healing to your